Here's something that blew my mind. A recent survey found that 56% of Americans can't cover an unexpected $1,000 expense without going into debt. $1,000. Not 10, not 20, just one. And yet, there are people out there, regular people, not making six figures, not getting inheritance checks, who are saving $10,000 a year, sometimes faster. So what are they doing differently? That's exactly what I'm breaking down today. I'm going to show you a step-by-step system, real, actionable, no fluff, that Americans are using right now to save their first $10,000 fast. And trust me, by the end of this video, you're going to look at your bank account very differently. Let's get into it.
Okay, real talk before we dive into the tactics. Most people fail at saving money not because of math, but because of mindset. Here's what I mean. The average American thinks saving $10,000 means sacrificing everything. No eating out, no Netflix, no fun, just pure suffering until you hit the number. That's wrong, and that's exactly why most people quit after 3 weeks. The people who actually hit $10,000, they don't think about saving as losing money. They think about it as paying their future self first. Shift your brain from how much can I spend this month to how much can I keep this month. That one mental switch, it changes everything. Now, with that locked in, let's talk about the actual system. Before you save a single dollar, you need to know your exact monthly target. $10,000 sounds massive, but let's break it down. $10,000 in 12 months equals $834 per month. $10,000 in 18 months equals $556 per month. $10,000 in 24 months equals $417 per month. See how different that feels already? $417 a month, that's about $14 a day. A Starbucks drink, a DoorDash order, and one impulse Amazon purchase, and you're already there. Now, I'm not saying cut all of that. What I am saying is, when you see it broken down like this, it stops being this impossible, scary number. Pick your timeline, write it down. That's your monthly savings target. This is your North Star number. Every decision this month goes through that filter.
All right, step one, and this is where most people skip ahead too fast. You need to do a complete income audit. Pull up your last 3 bank statements right now, or do it after this video. Look at your take-home pay after taxes, not your salary number. Your any side income, freelance, gig work, selling stuff online, any passive income, interest, dividends, anything. Write down your real monthly income, not the number on your offer letter, what actually hits your account. Most Americans think they make more than they do because they confuse gross salary with actual take-home pay. Here's a quick example. If you make $55,000 a year in salary, your actual take-home after federal taxes, Social Security, and Medicare is closer to $3,700 to $3,900 a month, depending on your state. That's your baseline. That's what we're working with. Got that number? Good. Now, step 2.
Okay, now we're getting into the good stuff. Go through those same 3 bank statements and categorize every single expense. I know, sounds boring. Do it anyway. Here's what you're looking for. The big 3 categories. Fixed expenses, rent, mortgage, car payment, insurance, loan payments. These are harder to cut, but not impossible. We'll come back to these. Variable necessities, groceries, gas, utilities, phone bill. These can be trimmed significantly with just a few smart swaps. Game/lifestyle spending, subscriptions, dining out, shopping, entertainment. This is where most of your savings is hiding. Now here's what shocks most people when they do this exercise. The average American spends $3,000 plus per year on dining out and takeout, $1,200 plus per year on subscription services they forgot about, $2,000 plus per year on impulse shopping. That's over $6,000 a year in spending that most people can't even account for. Here's your mission. Find $500 to $800 in monthly cuts. Not $2,000, not your entire lifestyle, just $500 to $800. Here's where to look first. Subscriptions. Go through your bank statement line by line. Cancel anything you haven't used in 30 days. Hulu, gym memberships, app subscriptions, random Amazon charges, they add up fast. Dining out. You don't have to go full meal prep, just set a dining out budget. If you're spending $600 a month on food delivery, cut it to $250. That's $350 saved right there. Grocery shopping. Switch to store brands for staples. Use apps like Ibotta or Fetch Rewards. Buy proteins in bulk. These small swaps save $100 to $200 a month easily. Phone and internet bills. Call your provider and ask for a loyalty discount, or switch to an MVNO like Mint Mobile or Visible. You can cut your phone bill from $80 to $25 a month. Car insurance. Shop this every 6 months. Use apps like the Zebra to compare rates in 5 minutes. Most Americans are overpaying by $200 to $600 per year. That's your expense audit. Do it once, it pays off every single month. Here's the single most powerful thing you can do to actually hit $10,000. Automate it. Human willpower is unreliable. Automation is not. Here's exactly how to set it up. Step 1. Open a high-yield savings account. The big banks, Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, pay you 0.01% interest. That's essentially nothing. High-yield savings accounts at online banks like Marcus by Goldman Sachs, SoFi, Ally, or Discover are currently paying 4.5 to 5% APY. On $10,000, that's $450 to $500 extra just sitting there doing nothing. That's free money. Step 2. Set up an automatic transfer on your payday. The moment your paycheck hits, before you see it, before you spend it, X dollars automatically moves to your savings account. Start with your monthly target number. If that's $600 a month, automate $600. You will adjust your spending to whatever's left. Humans always do. It's called paying yourself first, and it's the strategy used by every financially successful person I've ever studied. Step 3. Name your savings account. This sounds ridiculous, but it works. Rename your savings account 10K Goal or Future Me Fund. Studies show that people save significantly more when their savings account has a label. The psychological connection to the goal is real.
All right, here's where most personal finance videos stop. But I'm going to take it one step further. Because here's the truth. You can only cut so much. If you're making $3,500 a month and your fixed expenses are $2,800, there's a ceiling to how much cutting helps. At some point, the math just doesn't work. That's why the fastest path to $10,000 isn't just cutting, it's cutting and earning more. Here are the fastest income boosts Americans are using right now. Ask for a raise. This sounds obvious, but most people never do it. The average raise from job hopping is 15 to 20%. The average raise from staying put is 3 to 5%. If you've been at your job for a year or more and you haven't asked for a raise, that conversation could be worth thousands of dollars this year alone. Sell what you have. Look around your home. Most Americans have $500 to $2,000 worth of stuff they never use. Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Craigslist, Poshmark for clothes, that old PS4, the air fryer you used twice, the 40 books collecting dust. One weekend of selling equals 1 month of savings goal hit. Gig economy, strategic, not forever. DoorDash, Uber, Instacart, TaskRabbit, these aren't glamorous, but 10 to 15 hours a week for 3 to 6 months can generate $800 to $1,500 in extra income per month. Use 100% of this income for savings. You lived without it before, keep living without it. Freelance your skill. This is the highest leverage play. Whatever you're good at, writing, graphic design, data entry, social media, coding, video editing, someone will pay for it on Fiverr, Upwork, or LinkedIn. Even $300 to $500 a month from one freelance client is a game changer for your savings rate.
One more thing, and this is critical. As you start seeing your savings grow, you're going to feel a pull. Maybe you get a tax refund, maybe you get that raise, maybe you hit $3,000 in savings and suddenly start thinking, I've been so good, I deserve this. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it is the #1 killer of savings goals. Here's how to protect yourself. Track your savings visually.
Use a savings tracker app. I like UNAB or even just a simple Google Sheet. Watching that number go up every week creates a psychological reward that keeps you motivated. Celebrate milestones cheaply. Hit $2,500? Cook a nice dinner at home. Hit $5,000? Have a movie night. Hit $7,500? Maybe a small treat. You don't have to be miserable, but your celebration should not undo weeks of progress. Set a fun money budget. Give yourself a fixed fun money budget each month, maybe $100 or $150. Once it's gone, it's gone. This removes guilt and removes the feeling of total deprivation. Sustainable habits beat extreme sacrifice anytime.
All right, let's bring it all together. Here is your complete $10,000 savings system. Step 1. Know your real take-home income. No guessing. Pull the actual number. Step 2. Do the expense audit. Find $500 to $800 in monthly cuts, subscriptions, dining, phone bill, insurance. Step 3. Automate your savings. Open a high-yield savings account. Set up auto transfer on payday. Name the account. Step 4. Increase your income. Ask for a raise. Sell your stuff. Gig work short-term. Freelance your skill. Step 5. Track and protect. Use a tracker. Set fun money. Celebrate milestones without blowing your budget. Follow this system, and $10,000 is not a dream. It's a math problem you've already solved.
Look, saving $10,000 isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent. 1 month of doing this right will teach you more about money than years of just hoping things get better. Start with step 1, tonight. Not Monday, not next month, tonight. Pull up your bank statements, find the leaks, set up that HYSA. And if this video helped you, do me a favor, hit that like button. It genuinely helps this channel reach more people who need this information. And subscribe, because every week I'm putting out videos just like this one, helping you build real wealth one smart decision at a time. I'll see you in the next one.